if you're watching this video, you've probably spent ages trying to bleed the 6-pot Tokico brakes, in this instance on a ZX6r. Been trying for weeks, trying all sorts, had all sorts suggested, back bleeding, this, that and the other, bleed it out of the master cylinder. I'm sure it works for some, not saying it doesn't, but none of that was working for me. Stripped and rebuilt the calipers, new seals, etc. Done brakes for years, know exactly what I'm talking about. Braided lines, everything was all as it should be. There was nothing wrong with them. I just took them apart to service them because you meant to on the Tokicos, and just didn't want to work. Anyway, I've made this because somebody made a suggestion that did work for me and I wanted to pass it on, and that is when you've got all the line full of fluid and it still won't bleed, take the pads out, take the caliper off, push the pistons all the way home into the caliper body on both sides. Make sure they're pushed as far in as they can so there's no air behind between the piston and the body of the caliper. Make sure your reservoir is full, and then remove the bleed nipple. Now, I thought it sounded like a load of old rubbish as well, but you know, when you're frustrated and you've tried everything, you'll try something. Bloke said to me specifically, take the bleed nipple out and go and have a coffee. Well, I didn't have a coffee, I watched to see what had happened, and after a couple of minutes of just watching it drip, drip, drip out of the hole, a ton of air just came out like a little volcano of tiny little bubbles. There was hundreds and hundreds of them. Eventually that stopped and just clear drips started again. So I put the bleed nipple back in, and then tried to sort of bleed it as normal, and it bled up an absolute charm. I've now got pressure in the system and it works, and I'm absolutely overjoyed, and I couldn't find a video anywhere that was giving this tip, so here it is for you. If you've been frustrated trying to bleed these things, believe me, I know what you've gone through. I've just gone through it and now it's working. No special tools, no back bleeding, no what was the other thing somebody said, anyway, just no syringes pushing it back in, no special tools, just take the nipple all the way out and then let all the air come out. Do it the same on the other caliper as well then, and once it's all purged itself, you're good to go. Alright, hope it helps. Take it easy.